Hey everyone, and welcome back to Hess Hogs 4. Today we're going to do something I've never done before, but my daughters have been on my case to try it, so why not? Let's learn together. What we're going to do is we're going to make a pineapple stuffed with pork and cheese wrapped in bacon that we're going to put on my smoker. So let's get started. What we do is I just got a regular pineapple, got it at Walmart, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to take the top of it off here, and you don't want to cut too much off that because you want to have some depth of your pineapple because you're going to be stuffing it with whatever you choose. Today we're using pork. So what we do is we just cut the top. Right off, like so. And you want to save the top because we're going to attach that when it gets done. So we'll just put the top right over here. And then from there, if you want to come closer, we got to scoop all of this out. Now this takes some doing, and it's good to have a good knife, but in the interest of time, and this took me some time, I'm going to fast forward and show you what it looks like. So we took time to scoop it out, and if you look inside there, you can see there's pretty good depth. You can use a spoon to measure, just to know how much food you're going to be putting in there. But we had to scoop it out and save it. Saved all that goodness. That's going to be for later, maybe a pina colada or something. And then after that, we had to take off the side of what the pineapple was. Now, again, first time doing it, I can always do better, but I was able to get most of it off. So what we do from there, now that we've got it carved out, is we're going to go ahead and put the meat inside of it. Now, again, I had smoked a couple of pork butts a few weeks ago, and I saved some of the meat, so I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and use this meat inside of there. So, it smells good. Go ahead and start stuffing some of that in there, and then from that, we're going to add a little cheese in between it. So we got some cheese, and then we're going to add more of the pork. And I'm not interested in reseasoning this or anything like that. Normally I'm interested in it drying out. The juices from the pineapple should protect it, to be honest with you, and it's already got great flavor to it. So if you come a little bit closer, you'll see we've got this stuffed, like so. And what we're going to do next is we're going to wrap this in our bacon weave. Now, in a couple other videos, I've done a bacon weave, so if you need to learn how, there's lots of videos out there. You're more than welcome to watch one of mine. But we just take the bacon, we made the weave, and I like to season the bacon. So I want something sweet to go with the sweet, so we're going to use Cosmos Honey Killer Bee. And we're going to season the inside of it first. It's not going to be real heavy, but we'll season it on the inside. Now that we've got that seasoned, we're going to take our pineapple that is stuffed and we're going to wrap it. Now there's no right or wrong way really to wrap this. We just want to make sure it covers it. So the wax paper helps a bit. So I've got it draped over, got the wax on, and we've got a lot of bacon, and that is okay. Now that we've got the bacon draped over it and around it, we can get rid of the paper, put it back on our cutting board, and from here, I'm going to season it one more time with the Cosmos. Just for the outside. Now the lump charcoal we're going to be using, of course, is Blues Hog. And the wood, I'm going to use a fruit wood. I'm going to use a cherry wood from Blues Hog. And again, I want to keep that temp right at probably 200, 215 degrees max. So we're going to take probably 2 hours just for the bacon really to crisp up and let the pineapple and the pork work together. We'll see you guys in a bit. Thanks for watching. All right, guys. So we've got them wrapped. We got the smoker going. Again, we're using Blues Hog lump charcoal. We're using Blues Hog cherry wood for the flavor. And we're going to open it up. And I've got one of them on there. You can take a look and see. It's sitting there. I don't have the top part on there just because it won't fit. But I tell you, the second one I didn't do a bacon weave. I just wrapped it, and I got a chance to use my grill pins. And honestly, these things come in handy. So if you haven't had a chance to check these out, you definitely should. We're gonna put it on here. We're gonna close this thing up. We're not gonna look at this for at least the next hour. We'll check and see how the bacon's looking, check our temp. Then hopefully it'll be done in 2 hours. We'll be ready to go. See you then. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, welcome back. We're just at our 2-hour mark. Let's take a look and see how this thing looks. Oh yeah, this is looking pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and take it off. It's hot, in case you were wondering. Let it go inside and let these rest and take our poppers off. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring it inside, cover it up, probably give it 15 minutes to slice into it, and it'll be time to eat. See you then, guys. All right, now the fun part. We get to dive into these things. So just to recap, we took a whole pineapple, we cut the top off of it, we scooped it out. After we scooped it out, we trimmed the outer part of the pineapple. From there, we stuffed it, and I cheated a little bit. I used some already cooked pulled pork that I made a couple weeks ago. We wrapped it in bacon. We did it 2 ways. One was a bacon weave, and honestly, my bacon weave was a bit too big. And the other one I just wrapped individually, and then I used my grill pins, and it held in place really nice. We took it outside to the smoker. We used Blues Hog lump charcoal with Blues Hog applewood. We smoked it at about 220 degrees, honestly, the temp, and we did it right at 2 hours. We pulled them inside. We've let them rest for right at, it's been 15 minutes. And now we're gonna cut into these things 2 ways. The one with my bacon weave that isn't as pretty, if you will, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut into it, and we're gonna chop it up, and we're gonna use that to make tacos. This other one we're gonna slice, and we're gonna see how it turns out. So let's just see what happens. So you kind of come close, you can take a look and see how it turned out. And to be honest, that looks pretty good. So we're just gonna kind of slice through here. And what we'll do with this is we will use that to make our tacos. And you can see someone's excited. They're already calling me and telling me the good news about this. So that's the first one. We won't bore you with the rest of chopping that up. And the second one from here, what we're going to do, we're going to put it on the side, and we're going to cut in between the grill pins. And we're going to serve that like so. And you can kind of look and see meat looks still nice and tender, still has good color. Everything is done. I'd say this is a success. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.